Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly winery update. I'm Amanda. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys hopefully by now know the drill. If you are drinking something, leave a comment with what you are sipping on. I am drinking some Sunday Fun Day. I was in the mood for some bubbles, and so I got out one of my champagne flutes, poured a glass of Sunday Fun Day, although I couldn't resist drinking some of it before the live here, especially since my computer was being really slow and it wasn't going live right away. So I started drinking early, okay? Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Ethan says he is drinking Margarita Monday. I know that's one of his top two. I don't know if that's his top one or if it's Tuesday Booze Day now, but Ethan's drinking that. He also is going to be at a Brewers game on Sunday. That's exciting. Ooh, Carol is drinking Stores Lake Sunset, going with the red wine for tonight. That sounds yummy too. I know I had some of that recently, and that's a good one, guys. Stores Lake Sunset is a great red option for sure. Well, like I said, I was in the mood for some bubbles, so I've got Sunday Fun Day. I need to celebrate. It's been crazy. It's been a crazy week, you guys. How about this? We share good news at the end, so I'll start with the bad news at the beginning, because then, it's like, do you want the good news or the bad news first? I'm not even going to ask you. I'm going to give you the bad news first, okay? I had an offsite event this last weekend, and I set up our event tent for it. And unfortunately, the storm on Friday night took out our event tent. It was not a pretty sight. The tent is like made of a metal frame, and then of course has like a canvas kind of thing over it. The metal frame was all like bent and mangled, like in on itself. Like normally it's like this, only like upside down. It's like a tent, and it was upside down and like mangled. And the canvas is actually like not too shabby, but the frames were all bent, and it was quite the bummer. And so tonight we are just celebrating life. Christian says RIP tent. Yes, RIP. But have no fear. We're going to be replacing it. We're from now on only going to be setting it up the day of the event and keeping a much closer eye on Weatherman Ethan's forecasts. This storm Friday kind of came out of nowhere. Milton didn't get hit at all. This was set up outside of Milton, and so it was crazy. But oh well. The good news is that nobody got hurt, so that's like definitely the most important part. The tent, it's just an object. The tent is hurt, but no human beings, animals, etc. were a casualty. So we can be happy and take solace in that. So, all right, we got the bad news out of the way. Now we're going to talk about all the fun stuff, and then we'll end on the good news. So if you guys have any good news that you want to share, drop it in the comments. If you're watching this live, I will share it. Otherwise, if you are watching it after I'm live, I'll save it for next week's good news. Okay, for August, today is August 2nd already. My goodness, I'm not ready. I still want it to be summer for like 4 more months. I don't think that's asking too much, okay? So for August, we have back to school, because sadly, back to school is right around the corner. Or maybe not sadly. Maybe you're like, oh my God, get these kids out of my house. So either way, whether you're in either shoe or back to school doesn't even affect you like me, then the wine of the month is going to be delicious no matter what. We have a peanut butter and jelly wine. So this one is very similar to the batch last year. It has the peanut butter flavoring. It is a Concord base wine, but then we add a little bit of the raspberry wine to it to give it that jammy, I almost said jelly, that jammy jelly flavor, I think, comes from the raspberry. When we just had Concord and peanut butter, it was good, but it wasn't this, okay? So we added a dash of raspberry to it, and somehow that just magically transformed it into a true peanut butter and jelly note, which is funny because Concord grape is what they use for grape jelly. And a lot of people make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with grape jelly. Somehow the raspberry wine made it taste way more jammy. So, what is your favorite? Here's a good question. Speaking of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, what is your go-to jelly for it? Do you like grape? Do you like strawberry? What's your jam when it comes to making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? All right. So that's our wine of the month for August. The cocktail of the month, I'm so excited for because it reminds you that it is, after all, still summer. It's still time for watermelon and mojitos, both of which just scream summer to me. So the two of them together is super exciting. We have, oh boy, I was frozen there for a second. So watermelon and mojito, they both scream summer to me separately. So together, it's just like extreme summer, I think. So watermelon mojito is our August cocktail of the month. They look so good. He posted a photo of it the other day. Obviously, this is like a watercolor illustration of it, but the actual drink looks even better, I think. But gotta have a cute cocktail illustration once in a while. So watermelon mojito. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, let's see here. Laura says on the peanut butter and jelly question, she says strawberry. Ethan, it says I'm so happy, but then your comment cut off, so you got to finish your sentence. Susan says mixed berry. Are you mixed berry jam or jelly on the peanut butter sandwich? That sounds interesting. I would definitely try that. All right, let's see here. Okay, I totally forgot to upload an updated slushy thing, so I'm going to pull up last week's photo, and I wish I could like cover up ignore what it says for the flavors. It lies. That was last week. Unless you have a time machine, these flavors are not what you're going to get, okay? So this week's slushy flavors, we have green apple and mimosa, okay? Now, the mimosa does look kind of like the one in the photo here that's like got the orangish color. The green apple is not pink, it is green. And somebody said it reminded them of those caramel apple suckers, which I was a little surprised the Christian picked green apple for a summer flavor, because I know in the past we've done green apple more towards fall. So I think the biggest question though, do green apple and mimosa mix? I know Ethan's going to say they do. I don't know, guys. This is definitely one I would have to try it to believe it, because off the bat, I would say they don't mix. I don't see green apple and mimosa. I don't know. Maybe, but I guess we'll just have to come and try and see. Now, will they be, yeah, called it. Ethan said yes, mix. So if you are like Ethan and think all slushy flavors mixed together, then come and try it mixed. Me, I'm probably gonna go with one or the other. See, Laura says she wouldn't mix it. See, I've got somebody on my side here. But I think you guys are just gonna have to come in, try them, and determine for yourself if you want to go solo flavors or mix them together. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be good, but I don't know. We've definitely had flavors that have mixed together better. We'll leave it at that. All right, other stuff. I know we've talked about it a little bit, but I feel like the word is not getting out there. You guys need to help us spread the word that on Sunday Fun Days, we now have brunch from 11 to 2. Pictured here, we have our sweet waffle option. I'm most excited about the more savory waffle option, that is chicken and waffles, and even better, savory spicy option where you add hot sauce to the chicken. Oh my gosh. Christian said she can't wait till fall, so she had to throw it in the rotation. Unacceptable, Christian. We are not ready for fall yet, okay? We want summer. But for those of us who are still in the summer camp boat, then we'll stick with the watermelon mojito cocktail. Or one of these bad boys, a mimosa flight. Oh my goodness. My dogs, guys, they're getting wild over here. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Ethan says, I'm so happy to be there. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness. We've got mimosa flights. We have Bloody Mary flights. The Bloody Mary flights are the other thing. I've tried the mimosa flight. I have not tried the Bloody Mary flight yet. I'm ashamed to admit it, but maybe this weekend's going to be the perfect weekend for it. Last weekend, Sunday, after the whole tent fiasco, I had my fair share of beverages on Saturday night to help, forget my worries. And so on Sunday, I don't think even a Bloody Mary could have helped my my hangover, but that's okay. So this Sunday, I'll try to behave a little better on Saturday. So this Sunday, I can come and have a Bloody Mary flight. Or I suppose this could be what I drink Saturday, because it's not just on Sundays. I keep talking about mimosas and Bloody Mary flights like you have to have them on Sundays, but you can actually have them any day of the week. So don't be fooled by my brain thinking that this is a Sunday fun day thing, because you can have them any day of the week. Okay, I had somebody message me this weekend too, asking for some more recipes to make with these other new jalapeno wines. She's like, you got some great recipes for the regular jalapeno. What about recipes with smoking hot and hotter than hell? I'm like, that's a great question. I mean, obviously, any of our regular recipes that entail jalapeno wine, if you want to spice it up a notch, swap it out for hotter than hell, or give it a more smoky note with smoking hot. Personally, I was thinking right away the mango jalapeno, the spicy mango margarita. There we go. That's what its official name was. The spicy mango margarita that we had. Was that last month or no, like 2 months ago? It's still on my mind for sure. That with, instead of regular jalapeno, using the hotter than hell so that it's like spicy. Ooh, I'm going to be getting that and a watermelon mojito this weekend, because both sound amazing. I can't choose just one. Ooh, Laura said she had the breakfast sandwich and it was good. I love breakfast sandwiches. I made like a nice everything bagel breakfast sandwich with arugula and stuff on it. It was inspired by Havana coffee. It was delicious. I had that for breakfast this morning. Carol said Kayla's cocktail was yum. It was so good. Okay. We went through all the fun stuff. I do want that we've got going on just like pretty much the whole month or indefinitely, I guess. I want to remind everybody that we're still doing the school supply scratch off. So bring in your school supply donations and get one of these scratch off cards in exchange for your donation. And you can get free glass of wine, free bottle of wine, I think might be in there, free tastings, etc. It's once school starts, this is going back in the vault. So come and get it while you can. All right, let's finally, 16 minutes later, get into this week's events. There's just so much other fun stuff happening this month that I had to talk about first. Okay, this week, I am super excited for Milton Community Days on Friday. So August 4th, this Friday, from 5 to 8, we will be down at the Milton Community Days. We will be mixed in with the other like food trucks and stuff. So come on down to downtown Milton. Now, I have to specify which downtown because Milton technically has two downtowns. We are going to be at the downtown closer to the winery on the east side and right by on Parkview, right by the splash pad, kind of, if you know where the Milton splash pad is, right off of that street. So come and join us. We're going to be serving up wine. There's going to be food trucks. There's going to be all kinds of different vendors there. If you haven't yet, follow the Milton Community Days Facebook page. They've been doing vendor spotlights and showcasing a lot of the different vendors that are coming to these markets. And there's some really cool stuff. I am super excited. This will be the first Milton Community Days that I will be working the trailer. Usually I'm hosting trivia, doing who knows what. And so I've gone to community days multiple times before just to like check it out, but then had to run back to the winery or whatever. So Milton Community Days, we're going to be making some raspberry lemonade cocktails and other wine. We'll also have beer available, and we may have a new special treat available too from a new little side hustle, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. So we're going to have some freeze-dried candy available too. So we've got all kinds of good stuff happening at Milton Community Days. And this starts at 5 and goes till 8. So you can pick or choose whether you're going to go before or after rom-com trivia. So, I'm super excited about this one, guys. We have been looking for some just new, different trivia themes. And for August, we have 2 brand new ones, both of which I think are going to be huge hits. So this Friday, August 4th, we're doing rom-com trivia. If you are like me and you love all those cheesy movies where, there's the girl gets the guy kind of thing at the end. And of course, there's got to be some comedy, some goofy friends involved there. So we're going to do rom-com trivia. Gather your teams, 2 to 6 people. It's going to start at 6 p.m. Trivia usually takes about an hour. But if you know you want to go to community days, I would go to that at 5. Roll through that. And then come and join us at the winery for rom-com trivia. Now, I'm going to jump ahead because, spoiler alert, our other trivia that we have going on then for the month of August is 2 weeks from the 4th. So the 18th. On August 18th, we are going to have Taylor Swift trivia. So I know within our staff at Timber Hill, we have two really big Swifties, if not more, but two of them are very hardcore for sure. And so we've got that happening. So Taylor Swift trivia, save the date. We are actually doing tickets for that one because we're kind of planning ahead that that one is going to be quite the packed house. And so in the past, we've always done first come, first serve on trivia. But for Taylor Swift trivia, we're going to be posting the it is already available on our website. So if you go to timberhillwinery.com, you can grab your tickets on there, and then we'll be posting the Facebook event tomorrow. So Corina says she needs to find a babysitter and spend a girls' day at the winery. She's excited for the new one. Thank you, Corina. We are excited too, and we agree. You need to find a babysitter and come and celebrate with us, especially when we open that new building. Okay, let's see here. So we've got rom-com trivia this weekend, and then on Sunday, our friend Jenna Lynn will be singing Fingers Crossed on the Patio from 2 to 4. Jenna plays like kind of relaxing pop music, like definitely, I don't know. She really has like one of the most perfect vibes for Sunday afternoon at the winery. Like, and she's so charismatic. I love it when she comes. As you can see in the photo, she plays the keyboard and she sings. Like, she has an amazing voice. I know Cindy Meyer is another fan favorite at Timber Hill, and Cindy was able to come to one of Jenna's shows like a year ago and was like, oh my gosh, she's amazing. So you know she's good when somebody who is also amazing is complimenting her. And so I feel like that's a very good review. I mean, I can tell you how great she is, but if Cindy Meyer is also saying she's amazing, then you know it's legit. Because let's be honest, I might be a little tone deaf, but I think that's just because of my own voice. You do not want to hear me sing, that's for sure. All right, so that's this week's events. I want to give you a heads up on book club, Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers by Jesse Sotanto. We'll be meeting to discuss that August 17th. So read the book, come and join us. All right, let's talk building update. So much keeps happening every day. It's crazy. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up as early as I can, hit up Ace Hardware for some light bulbs and get them put in the chandelier, because word on the street is our giant 6.5 foot wide chandelier is going up in the 24-foot ceiling tomorrow morning. And I don't want to miss that show. I feel like that's going to be pretty big day, big deal. It's going to be exciting. We have been waiting and waiting for this chandelier to be up in its new home. I actually bought this chandelier on an auction website, and when we went and picked it up and everything, later on, I went back to that same auction company for some other items, and they were like, how's that chandelier look? And I was like, oh, it's still not up. It's still not up. And so I'm so excited. I'm going to send them photos and be like, it's up. Look at how amazing it looks. But because they had the help. I mean, it is big. It is heavy, but it is gorgeous. And it's going to be, I feel like once that chandelier is up tomorrow, it's going to like really feel like things are getting real. There's been some other stuff, like obviously those beams and some of the other tricks I have up my sleeve. I've got some secrets. Trust me. Like the other day, somebody was like, oh my gosh, those photos of the new winery, it looks so amazing. I'm like, that was the rough draft. Like, wait till you see the final version. I know it looks amazing now, but it's just wait till you see it in person because it is going to be unreal. So tomorrow the chandelier is going to go up. This week they were working on all kinds of random stuff, trimming the doors. Hopefully that beautiful balcony deck that you see here is going to get a railing because I refuse to go out there until it's like nice and secure. I am Murphy's Law. I will find a way to just fall off of that. Like I need it to be 100% secure before I step foot out there. So I can't wait for that deck railing to be out there. And then they're going to be doing a staircase off of that down to the patio. So you can, that'll be nice too. Go straight from the balcony out to the vineyard. And the patio's all poured and done. I'm hoping sooner than later I can get all the patio furniture out of my garage. I know my husband would really appreciate that. So there's so much happening. So very exciting things for sure. All right. I feel like that's covering most of the things I had to talk about. Laura says, getting it done. Yes, slowly but surely it is getting there. Ethan says, are you happy having me to work? Yes, Ethan, of course we are. Everybody loves Ethan, that's for sure. Okay, let's see here. I don't know about good news. If anybody has some good news to share, let me know. I would say, like, good news this last weekend, we were at the Rock County Cancer Coalition's Cancer Walk, and word on the street is they raised $85,000. So they're going to post a confirmation to, with the actual final number. But that to me is definitely something we're celebrating and a big highlight of the week for sure, that we were a pretty small part. It was such a cool event. They did a survivor walk. They had a kids walk. What an amazing event. So we were so happy to be a part of it and so happy that they raised so many funds. So if you don't follow the Rock County Cancer Coalition, I highly recommend it. We are lucky enough to partner with them for lots of events outside of the winery and at the winery. And so we're very excited for them that they were able to raise so much money for their cancer walk. And also, I sent the executive director of the Cancer Coalition an email because I was like, where did you get your signage? Because they had just the most beautiful banners and everything set up. And so she got my wheels turning, and now I'm like, how do I get these super cool signs for the new winery? Like, people need to know, like, now open, welcome, etc. So we're going to be hitting up her vendor and getting some really cool banners. So, I mean, that's probably not super exciting celebratory news to you guys, but I love me some good signage, especially for an event like that. I can't tell you, if you are ever hosting an event, like, I can't tell you how much signs help. Like, if people don't know where to go, what to do, a sign, it helps a lot. So that's my random rant of the night. But if you guys have other fun stuff, please share your good news with us. We'd love to celebrate with you. Otherwise, that's all I've got for tonight. I'm ready to go finish my champagne and see what these crazy dogs are doing tonight. Relax. Maybe throw on a good TV show. If you got any good recommendations, I'm dying. Like, summertime, there's like no good new TV shows right now. So drop some good TV show recommendations in the comments for me too, please. Random request. But okay, that's all I've got. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see you guys this weekend or out and about. Thanks, guys. Cheers.